Hello. Can you hear me? Not good, guys. I'm feeling really shit. And I didn't know what to do, so I thought, I don't know, maybe I'm doing something really stupid by going live. But I don't know. It's just easier for me to do it like this, I think, because I could just make another video. Because I've done a couple videos on my other channel where I've talked about like what I've been feeling and going through. But I don't know, it's not enough in a weird way. I don't know why. Can you Oh, you can hear me. Yeah, you can. Sorry, I already asked. Basically, I just reacted to a couple videos. I reacted to Lady Gaga, um, and her live performance thing and her music video, and it was really fun. But then afterwards, I've already been struggling to get, like, ready for, like, re recording a video because it's been really hard recently. And, my microphone wasn't recording, whatever, tale as old as time, it always happens. But it was annoying because it was, like, one where I was analyzing singing and, I was doing the singing as well to, like, show you guys the different bits and bobs of what she's doing, but it's not gonna sound as good because my microphone wasn't recording. It's like a whatever, it doesn't matter. And then I reacted to Ethel Cain and her new song "Punish," um, and I just started getting a really bad sinus headache up my face, and it just made me like a different person, like made me very cold and just not really engaged. And obviously I never want my videos to be like that. And I just feel like I've plucked up so much courage and motivation to do the videos today. And I shouldn't have. I just shouldn't have because I didn't feel good. But there's so much pressure to get things done with the sort of content I do. But I'm just not good at it, I think. I know. I know you guys are so patient with me. But it kind of sucks when like the thing that you love the most, which is doing this and like communicating and you know, doing this, reacting stuff, and it's just hard. It's horrible when it's hard. It just doesn't feel fair. But hey, that's life. And like, yeah, I know this is kind of weird that I'm just doing this live, but I would be doing it in a video else. And one less thing for me to edit, and I just needed to get it out because I just always have this feeling that like you guys think I'm not doing it, like I'm not doing enough, or I'm not fast enough, which I'm not, but it's because I'm always suffering with something. Yeah, thank you for saying that, Bubble Gems. And that's what you guys always tell me. And I just need to let it sink in. I don't know why I have this guilt, or like, I suppose like with patrons and stuff, because I've got such a backlog of albums that I need to do, and I've stopped album requests completely because obviously I can't take any more because there's so many that I need to do. But it takes so long. Like some of these are months. Like some of them are like requested months ago, and I haven't done them. and it's like a horrible pressure feeling. I obviously took on more than I could chew at a time where I was doing okay. I didn't know that these last 2 years were gonna be extremely hard for me, but they have been, and then everything's just I just feel so much pressure all the time, and it's not even that you guys push me. You don't even push. I just push myself because I wanna do things right. I wanna be good. I just wanna do it like everyone else can, but I can't do it like everyone else because 'cause I'm not everyone else. And that is okay, but it's also hard. Like, it's a hard pill to swallow because the passion in me and the desire to get these videos out are so is so strong, and, like, I want to be that person that can do it all the time, but I can't, I just can't. And it's, hard, and it's sad that I just tried to force myself to do a couple today, and then they didn't turn out the way I wanted them to, just because of my mood, and maybe they seemed alright, but that felt fake if it seems okay, but inside I feel like hell. I don't know, it's just I like to be extremely authentic, you guys know that. That's what I'm all about. So, you know, kinda sucks that I've ruined a reaction to Ethel Kane as well, who I love, because I'm so miserable. I mean, I'll still put out the reaction because whatever, but it's gonna be a weird one. I just know that I need, like, a break and not force myself to, like I took, like, a week or something, but I was still working. I was still working. I need to give myself, like, a real ass break, like, a real one where I don't even think about work and just come back. I almost feel like I need to start again in the new year, which sounds like a crazy thing to say because that feels so long. Sorry. Saying that I need to start this up again in the new year feels crazy, but I feel like I actually have to. I don't want to lose my love for music. I don't want to. I really don't want to. And I'm so scared of that happening. I also don't want to lose my love for reacting to music because I absolutely love doing it. I just can't at the moment. And that hurts me. Oh, I'm okay. I just very emotional. Thank you for saying that. Your own line. Thank you. Thank all of you, honestly. And I feel like I could, yes, like I said, I could have done this in a video, but I just wanted to jump on a live and do it just so I get it out properly and as real as possible without any edits and just be real. And, you know, God, my face, it's fine. And I know that this isn't gonna, not everyone is seeing this, and that's okay. But I'm gonna have to make an announcement that I have to start again in the new year, and that oh god, it sounds terrible. There's so much I want to do. There's Poppy's album, there's the remix album from Charlie XCX, there's more Taylor Swift that I want to do. There is so much I want to do, and I can't because it. I tried today. I tried, and pain. I was in so much pain. My brain is foggy. I'm just so all over the place. And I'm burning out, obviously, and it feels like I'm constantly burning out all year, and I'll go like this. It's like up and down like that. And last month in October, I worked super hard, like so hard, and then towards the end, I had to stop. and I've been taking it slow since then, but I've still been working. I've still not actually taken my mind off doing this, because of my guilt, and I feel so guilty for pardon me, sorry, for not doing it, you know? And that's sad. I don't wanna feel guilt. I just wanna feel happy. I wanna feel really happy doing it. I just wanna feel like there's no pressure and I can do what I want, and that's it. And of course, do my Patreon requests and so on like that, which I really enjoy, but I can't right now. And it's actually like that feeling of, oh my God, the world is forcing me to stop. And that's become way more evident today. And it's like an actual, like, true stop sort of feeling. And I'm like, okay, I have to listen. And this time, actually listen, because I never listen because I'm always trying to be perfect or do what I think normal people do, which is just get the work done. Like, people do their 9 to 5s and they can't just be having sick days whenever they want. And here I am just doing this, you know? But what I do say is like, I, other than this, okay, other than this on YouTube, I get money for my disabilities, and that's like my living, if you know what I mean. Um, because I've been told that I don't have to work at all. Like, I don't have to go to regular meetings to like convince them that I still can't work. It's like it was day one. They said, "Don't worry about it. You could be on this for life because you have a disability and so on that says so." But I chose to do this because I want to do something creative. I want to connect with people. I love doing this. But it's obviously becoming evident that it's not easy to my disability of why I can't work, deemed by the government and doctors, is becoming more evident to me. Because yes, I do struggle so much. My life is like feels like such a roller coaster. And unfortunately, when I was addicted to codeine, everything felt smoother and easier, obviously. And since then, everything's just been so up and down and like crazy. And I just can't wait to be on ADHD medication. And I'm still waiting for it. But I can't wait. I really hope it does help me. I hope it does. I hope it does because I need something. I need something that's going to help me be more focused, organized, motivated, all those things, you know? Thank you guys for being so, so kind and not like being scared of me being like this because there's not obviously there's nothing to be scared of, but sometimes big emotions scare people. But thank you so much for being so kind. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. I can't wait to get back into it. But you know that feeling as well that I was thinking about as well. Because I'm confused by this feeling too, if that makes sense, in the sense that I'm like, why am I finding it hard to do this? Why is it hard to do this? Because I love this. Why is it hard? But it made me think how sometimes I play The Sims and I can go through like big phases of loving playing The Sims and I want to play The Sims all the time, every day. And then one day you go, oh, I just can't even think about The Sims. Like, I don't even want to play that. I don't even want to think about playing it. And you don't play it for a couple months. And then you really want to again. You get that urge to do it again. And that's what I kind of am thinking with this. Maybe I'm just having a burnout from it where I've done it so much. I really put my all into it. And I'm like, I just need a moment to step away from it. And of course, I know I've got all those Patreon requests and I will get round to them. I'm not going away forever. It's not like I'm gone. I will let you know when that's the day, but that won't ever be the day. And I would also never let people down that have given me money. I can guarantee that. Yes, I may take ages doing things, but I will never, ever ever be a letdown when it comes to money and stuff like that. I am not that person. I'm the sort of person that doesn't even borrow money off people. Or if I do, if as soon as I get the money, I pay them back immediately. I'm very like, serious about that stuff. But I know that I can't do it right now. Like, and it wouldn't even be right or a good experience for anyone. I tried that today, like I said. I tried that, tried to just put on my bravest, bestest face and get on with it, and hoping that, I'd be taken away by the music. But unfortunately, the physical pain was way too strong as well today to like really focus. Yeah. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Just going crazy. Thank you, Taint. I think that I am actually going to also the name Taint. When I really just thought of that, I was like, oh. But yeah, I think I'm gonna still upload those reactions because I'd feel horrible if I couldn't give you a Lady Gaga and Ethel Cain reaction. That'd be crazy. So it's gonna be authentic and a bit strange, but at least I can come with some warning here. That it got a little bit strange at the end, or maybe I seemed a bit stoic in some of it, or even pissed off, which I wasn't pissed off at the content, I was pissed off at my pain, but it might have come across very strange. Oh, thank you, Yuri. Thank you. I will. And I need to. And like, just because this is hard at the moment, I still want to be able to connect with you guys, even if I don't do any reactions until the new year. I still want to be able to actually connect with you guys and make sure that I'm here still. And I don't want this just to be like a see ya, because it's not you I'm pulling away from. Please know it's not you. I know you know it's not you, but I mean, still, I'd hate it if you thought that I just didn't care about this job anymore in general, because I fucking do. I love it. I love it. I need to release the pressure and the overthinking and all of these things. Yeah, sinus headaches can get wild. And it's like, and I've had the sinus stuff since March when I got a cold. And obviously it's like winter season now, so I'm so scared of getting a cold. That's another thing in my life. I'm a germaphobe now because of this sinus thing that I've got and how extremely painful it is. And it just does like weird things. It's not always the same pain either. It's like a new pain every time. And it's like it goes in a cycle, I guess, where I don't know, yeah. But yeah, it's really painful. Like, and it when it's that painful, it's in your face. It feels like it's affecting your brain. Like and I can't think, I get a fog. And the thing is, I have got ADHD, I have got fibromyalgia, I have got trauma, I've got like pains, or I've just got too many things. And I'm like, oh God, like this is a lot. This is a lot. And now the sinusing on top of it. It's like, please, I just need a break. And like, I planned to film on this day on Saturday for ages. I'm like, right, this Saturday I'm gonna do it because I need to get back into it. I'm gonna do it. But you can't pick what day you're gonna wake up feeling okay. You don't know. You can't be like, yes, this is the day. And then you wake up and you go, "Oh my God, I feel so ill, but I said this is the day, so it must be the day." I don't know if I'm making any sense here. I don't know. You just don't know how you're gonna feel, you know what I mean, each day, and that's human and normal. But I always try and be like everyone else that has to go to work. Okay, thank you. I'm glad I make sense. I always worry that I'm not. But, I feel like or like spoiled or like privileged when um I get to take time off, and therefore I never actually take time off in my head. I'm always thinking about what I have to do next. When's the date that I'm coming back? When's this? I shouldn't be doing that. I should be doing this. It's like, oh my God, please, Fern, please just stop. And that's why I think I need to take this sort of extended amount of time off because, you know, thank you, wind cherries. Thanks. Yeah, that exactly. Yeah, true. And like it is crazy. Like I was saying, like I didn't even I didn't even have to do this as a job. Like, I chose to, but yeah, too many sick days, too many sort of like bad moments happening made it so that I've got too much to do, you know? Yeah. And like, and hopefully, like, you guys notice, and obviously I know you do, you tell me all the time, but when I do my videos, the reason they're so long is because I try and add as much as I can to what I think about the songs. Like, I try and add, like, the lyrics, I try and do a makeup look, of course, I dance around, and I sometimes try and edit it to be fun as well. Sometimes I don't do any, like, crazy edits just because I'm on that mode where I'm like, "Okay, it's not about the edits, it's about getting the videos out." But I love actually making it fun, even if it takes longer, I like making it fun. Um, but I do put so much effort into the videos, but I'm trying to churn them out as if they're not those types of I'm trying to churn them out as if they're 10-minute videos, but they're not. Some of them are like 2.5 hours, and I'm there going, "Oh my god, it's taken me a week to edit this. That's so long." And I'm like, "No, no, some people don't some people do like 1 2-hour video a month, you know?" And I'm like, "So why am I putting this extreme expectation on myself? Like, why am I actually doing that?" And I think it does come with the territory of reaction content. I'm trying to like elevate reaction content in a way that is like, well, I'm yeah, elevating it, but still trying to act like people that do shorter videos. Thank you. Yeah, I always want to do an in-depth analysis. I always want to. I always want to be able to have fun with it and talk about it and get in the emotion of it, talk about my personal stories and stuff like that. I love doing it that way. I just need to, and even without the crazy edits. Yes, thank you. Yes. Like, and I know I don't have to do crazy edits and stuff like that. Um, and that's just as fine. But I need to realize that working as much as I do, trying to get those videos out as much as I do sometimes is a bit it's just too much. Um, I need to just relax a little bit and then it'll if I relax into it more, it'll flow nicely. Thank you guys. I'm really excited to get round to like the albums that I want to do as well. Thank you, Lily. I know. Thanks, Lily. And Lily is an actual patron as well. So like um obviously Lily, I'm talking about how I feel really bad because of the patron requests and how like many I have to do and stuff like that. And I feel bad when I have like low moments and stuff because it like takes longer for me to get to those requests. But I feel like I need to, like I've been saying, I need to have a real break where I start again in the new year and I can feel completely refreshed. And then I could just go into it with a different mindset, just like a new, fresh mindset where I can just feel good about it again, where I'm excited to make the videos again. Because sometimes I am excited, but it's just most of the time at the moment, I'm not excited. I'm like nervous to do it because of all the things that are going on. And obviously, I sound like a broken record, but and I've talked about this so many times, it feels like, and I've always said it for over the years, "Oh, I need a break." But I'm telling you, the only break I've ever really taken was last year when I stopped somewhere in December and came back somewhere in the middle of January. And that was the first time I ever took like a real break where I just didn't actually think about working. And I know I'm calling it working, it's making videos and having fun, but it is work because obviously it's work as well. But that was like a really good break and I felt like I did January really well. I feel like I did February. Everything ran smoothly and I was so excited and passionate to make videos again. And that's why I think I need to do that again just so I can come back me, come back me, and that is all. It doesn't mean come back better or anything like that. It's just come back as me, someone who is passionate about all of it, you know? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. I need to just take a step away just for a minute. And, it's hard every time a new album comes out. I sit there and I look and I go, oh, that album's out today, but I can't even do the reaction. I'm like, I can't. That's so sad. And like, it hurts me that I can't do it. But I'm going to try and, like, in my break, I think I'm going to figure out ways to make it more easy as well and simplify it a little bit. And yeah, I don't know. But I still think I should. On Patreon, I do song request videos every month. I think I'm going to stick to that uh, a little bit, just for, I've done my one for this month, and I'll do one for next month. Um, just to, like, I am still here. I just need to mainly not do anything, and it hurts to say this. It hurts. I don't feel right, but at the same time, it doesn't feel right to keep going when I've got it all toxic. It's very toxic the way I'm doing things. It's like a battle within myself all the time. It's like this monster I'm fighting inside myself. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Your own lime. I like that name as well. Yeah, exactly. I do try and fit myself into that sort of standard of what it is like, the overworking culture for sure. Um, Yeah. I don't know what will happen over the next sort of month and a half, couple months. Maybe I'll be inspired to do other types of videos too, just because I still want to be here. I still want to connect. It's just the reactions at the moment are hard. And that is all. That is all. It's not like and like I know I love it. I love reacting, and like this is what I'm trying to stress. Like I know I love it. I'm just not loving it right now. And it feels so disgusting to even say that out loud. I've been trying not to tell myself that for the last couple weeks, but here I am telling myself that, and I'm like, this is crazy that I'm like saying something like that I'm not loving it right now. But it obviously makes sense when you're doing something, the same thing over and over and over again. And I imagine someone with ADHD could feel that heavier. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Lola. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. And also, just for some happiness, here's a cute little cat. You're a cute little cat. You're a cute little cat. Yes. I love you. I love you. Oh. Oh, thank you. Even with this tear running down my face, all the smudged makeup. But thank you for saying I look all right. Well, you said fab, but thank you. Thank you guys, honestly. And I can't wait to feel like me again. I can't wait. I can't. And it's going to be amazing when I do. Thank you. I know you can wait. And it's annoying because, like, I know you can, and like I always feel so like I try and listen to you guys say, like, don't worry, we are patient. Like, you take your time. You're always. This is why I love you guys so much and this community that we've got here, because you do like give me so much grace and understand mental well-being, and you're also lovely in that way. And you know so I need to like trust in you more and realize that, like, I'm not going to be abandoned, and I know you'll all be here when I come back, because you've been here long enough anyway, most of you. And even if you haven't, like, You joined for a reason because you understood me, you got me, and the thing is, um, wiping his spit on him. But, you know, yeah, yeah, you know what I was saying. Sorry. Oh, I did definitely need to get those tears out, though. This is weird. Feels weird to say, like, "Oh, right, well, not gonna do a proper reaction until next year." Maybe I will do some for Patreon, but in the new year, I'm telling you now, it's gonna be fun 7.0. Oh my goodness. Your tongue is so rough. Yeah, Lily, exactly. And that is why I wanted to do this live, to be authentic and say, like, I just tried doing a reaction video and it didn't really turn out that great. So, and and obviously I know that you guys can trust me. And I hope that you can trust me anyway. But, I'm 100% going to do all of these albums that I want to get round to. I want to do this for the rest of my fucking life. Like, truly, I've always said that and I always mean it, but I need to, obviously, everyone in the world needs a break. That's just life. And life's just been really weird this year. Really, and last year, like the last 2 years have been, oh, so weird. Like, obviously, the last year I was like deeply, deeply, deeply severely depressed. And then this year I've been in and out of depression, up and down, some highs, some lows, trying to figure out myself, and came out of a 6-year relationship and now I'm a single mum, single woman in this, and I'm in therapy, and therapy brings up a lot of stuff. I'm in a transformative year, and I'm going to be 30 in January. I mean, like, I'm leading up to that, the 30, and it maybe all of this is coming about. All these moods and strange things I'm going through is coming out because of that. I've also been tested on so many different medications this year for like pain and blood pressure and all these things. So I've been like a guinea pig. Ah, just crazy. Oh, don't worry, yeah, nothing's happened, Lucy. I I was feeling really upset, and it was just about content and stuff like that. And I don't know. I wonder if this is like, am I able to post this stream after? I don't know. I don't know. Look at me, like I never do anything live. So I'm like, wait, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I can post it after. So you'll get more context there. I don't want to have to go over it again, but it's just that I might be taking a little bit of a bigger break than I ever thought I would, if I'm honest. Yeah, exactly. It's so hard to do something when you're not feeling like your best self. Yeah. Thank you, Lola. That's so kind. And that's all I want, is for you to see my authenticity at all times. Thank you. Yes. It's actually a bit messy today, but I did something with the plaits. I don't know what I was doing, but yes, Lily. Oh, I'm so glad. I know. Sometimes I feel like I'll like even you listing those things to me, Lily, shows how much like what I say you take on and you remember and listen to. Sometimes when you're doing a video, you do the video and you read the comments and it's great, but you don't really think people are thinking about you after that video or remembering stuff about you. It is a very bizarre concept to be on this side of the screen and having people watching you. And it genuinely feels like when I say something, it gets forgotten. And not in a horrible way, in just like a way where it's like, oh, well, that's done now. Oh, you know. But even you listing, Lily was saying that I've gone through grief, addiction, illness, breakups, burnouts, and that is all just in the last few years, and it's not a small thing. Um, and I don't know why. I think I make it small by trying to just get back to work super quickly. Oh my god, that's another thing, like, with Tori Amos, I act when I don't react to someone again, for a long time, it's not because I don't want to, truly. I want nothing more than to react to Under the Pink by Tori Amos and, like, Boys for Peel. Like, I am so excited to react to more Tori Amos, and also, like, Taylor Swift and all of that, like, the ones that I've had taken ages to do. I didn't even react to St. Vincent's new album, which is crazy, and St. Vincent even shared my last reaction of her, and I didn't even react to her album. It's never because I don't want to. It's just literally so much happens and I have to react to something new. It's really weird. I'm like, "Oh my god, there's so much music." And this year has been a mental one for music. Oh, Lily, that's so true. Yeah, to remind you of what you've survived. Exactly. And I don't give myself that grace enough to be like, hang on, I have gone through a lot of this stuff. And so why am I even trying to be like this completely like sufficient person when really I should just be trying to heal? Thank you, Kurt. That's so kind of you to say that. Yes. Yes, exactly. There's a lot of shame, but it's just silly to feel that shame. Oh, that's so cool, your own line. You should definitely do some makeup if you want to, even if it's just for fun. Yeah, and like the amount of music this year has just been amazing, of course, but then I can't get round to it all. So I'm like, I don't know. And obviously I started doing this when it was like we were still in the midst of like COVID. So like everything was a slower in life. Like I was in a relationship. I was addicted to codeine, well, ditrocodine, which is, may I add, way stronger. And I was addicted to that. So everything was mellow and calm. So I had so much time. I had all the time in the world. And then suddenly, as we come out of the COVID stuff, all these albums hit this year. And I'm like, and then I've got, life that I need to do. I've started the gym because of my body pains and oh my god, just trying to navigate everything as a single mum as well is like really weird. Also, I'm very agoraphobic, but I've had to like force myself not to be this year. And it's like, oh my god, it's just so weird. Yeah, Lily, that is a horrible feeling when you're feeling like I'm almost 30 and I haven't, oh, it's like not that I haven't accomplished what I want to accomplish, but also like, oh my god, I still haven't figured out certain things. Like, how have I still not figured this out and I'm nearly 30? Stuff like that. And it's like, I don't know, if you do have neurodivergence, it just kind of is like that. And even if you're not neurodivergent, even if you've got anxiety, depression, you know, or just being an adult in this stupid society in general, you know? Oh god, thank you guys for being absolutely so bloody lovely. Like I actually like I think that's why I wanted to do this live because I was like, I just need to talk now. Like I can't wait to like upload and this. I'm like, otherwise I'm gonna spiral into so much pain on my own and like hide and like not upload those videos or even touch them when I want to do that. So yeah, and actually being here with you guys, you allowed me to say, I think I'm gonna have to pick this up in a new year. I didn't even plan on saying that until I got on this live, but it's been something I've been thinking about, you know? So in a weird way, you allowed me a safe space to say the right thing, which is I need to take a real break. Oh, I know. Honestly, the amount I think for me, sadly, growing up, obviously I wasn't diagnosed with ADHD until this year. So like sadly growing up I definitely got called lazy or selfish or for, selfish for not tidying or lazy for not tidying or um, just certain things like that. Like, because obviously it wasn't understood what was going through. So, yeah, I do. And now I do say to myself, you're so lazy, you're so unorganized, you can't do all these things. Why can't you do it? It should be easy because you're an adult now and you've had years to learn this stuff. But it just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't. And being mean to yourself won't work. No, I like that. Just, I've got time. Yeah, thank you, folklore. Exactly. So true. And it's just weird to think that, like, I only got diagnosed with ADHD this year. You guys know that I thought I've had it for a while, but getting diagnosed with that this year just made so much sense. But it's also being in the first year of being diagnosed with something as big as ADHD, it becomes a very prominent thing in your brain where you're like, oh my God, my whole life, this is why I did this is why I did that. And now I'm just eagerly waiting for the medicine. Oh, the girl with the Parker. That is amazing. I'm actually so glad that you're in the process of it now, though. And I really hope you get the results that you're looking for and also the help that you want. I don't know what help you want, if you want medicine or just like just to know, but that's really good and it is really difficult. And people glorify ADHD as this quirky. I think they're doing it a little less now, but people do glorify ADHD as this quirky, sort of funny, like, oh, some people are like, oh, I wish I had ADHD. I wish I had it. And I'm like, no, you don't wish it. Trust me, you don't want it. It's not what it looks like. What it really looks like is a lot of burnout. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You would not say that if you knew. Oh, Kurt, that honestly sounds so nice. I do need a self-care moment. I really do. And you know what? Even if maybe I do some live sometimes, and I'm not trying to push myself into anything that's going to hurt me, but maybe, if I'm having a day or feel like it, I could hop on a live and still connect with you guys and we could talk about music. We can do all that. And obviously I'm not making promises. I'm just saying like this is nice. I'm trying to say this is nice, okay? Yeah, do you know what I've been doing recently? I've been having cold showers. Like, sorry, what? And it's November and it's freezing in the UK. And actually, tomorrow, you're not going to believe this, but I live in a seaside town. So tomorrow, I'm, I'm going in the sea. And then I'm going in the sea with my friend. And then we're hopping right into a sauna after. And then we're gonna get a roast dinner. A roast dinner after that. So that's gonna be a crazy day. I went to like an arts and crafts thing yesterday. Yes. And no, I'm actually so excited to do it, but I'm so scared at the same time. Like to go in that sea, I'm like, oh, I don't even have a wetsuit. I don't even have a wetsuit. I'm gonna be freezing. But we'll just do it a little bit. I'll just go in a little bit. And then yeah, the sauna will be fun. Yeah, I think I need that day and, like, with my best friend as well, who always makes me feel very, very, very happy. So, yeah, I definitely, definitely need that. I went to a, mental health arts and crafts thing yesterday, and it's not something I would usually do, but I just got invited to it and I went to it, and it was honestly so wholesome and so nice that I'm definitely gonna go every Friday now. Go under the water. I'm gonna die if I go under the water. But I've been preparing with the cold showers, and oh my god, I don't know about how many of you guys have tried cold showers, but I can't believe I've got this big tear on my. I'm not sorting it out now though. It's this is just the aesthetic now. Sad girl vibes. But yeah, the cold showers are shocking the way they feel. Like I feel like I'm gonna die when I go in a cold shower, but it does help me. Oh, Kurt, that's really good. Sad girl autumn for sure. Ah, sad girl summer, sad girl winter. I've been sad girl every season, if I'm honest. Oh, Kurt, the cold showers are terrifying, but afterwards I feel like it's like this sense of pure calm all over me. When I come out of the shower, I feel like it's like a fuzzy, buzzy, like whoa, it's almost like I don't even have any thoughts, and that's a weird feeling to have when you're just like, oh, kind of like vacant, but in a nice way. Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy about all of you lovely people, like, and just how lovely you all are. And please understand that some of your names here, I absolutely know who you are because I know your comments and I know what you've been like when we've done premieres and Instagram, and that's really nice. It's nice to see like some of you here that I can recognize your names. It's like really, yeah, it feels like I'm actually chatting with friends, and not to be parasocial about it. You're going to see Aurora. Oh, you'll be, oh, that is, yeah. Aurora is amazing live. And if I could see her do that, her most recent album, what's it called again? What Happened to the Heart? Me and names of things. If I could see that live, I think I'd explode. I was listening again to Rage. Is it called Rage? Yeah. But I was listening to those three songs. You know how it goes from Rage, and then it has Body's Not Mine, maybe. Um, I don't know. I can't remember the order. But anyway, I was listening to that the other day in my kitchen and I was just crying my eyes out again, just like, and also just there going, ceasefire now! And just like crying and going, yes, Aurora, I love you. Do you know what I mean? I can never hate music because it makes me feel like that, you know? Yes, thank you. Starvation, The Blade, and My Body Is Not Mine. Yes. When you hear those in a row, it just does something to me every time. But I could never hate music. It always is such a special, amazing feeling. Whenever I listen to music and I'm not reacting to it, I always feel like, this feels naughty. And it also feels like strange that I'm not like sharing that moment with you guys. I almost wish that I could react to an album and it edit it itself and I can upload it in the moment. And like, yeah, maybe I could do more reactions live on Twitch, but not everyone's going to get around to seeing that. And I will have to edit in some capacity for YouTube, which sounds good, but for some reason I always shy away from doing a live. When I'm doing it, I'm live right now and I'm happy. I feel good doing it. Obviously, I was crying earlier, but that was for other reasons. But you've cheered me up. You've literally cheered me up. And, why don't I do it live more? I don't know. I get scared, I think. I don't know why. I know it's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get it all wrong. I think it's like hooking up the recording everything like that. I feel like it's gonna go wrong or something. It's sing screaming, yes, literally. Ah, and also maybe in this time, like because I'll have time in this time off, maybe I will actually get around to making my own music a bit more because I will say that doing like this, like reaction videos, definitely makes me unable to make music because it's so making music takes a long time anyway. And then doing, like, editing and stuff takes a long time, so I wonder if I'll get back into that. It's nice to actually feel like, "Oh, I wonder what will happen, what I'll get into it for the next couple months while, I take this break, see what comes up, just see how things go, and then bring all of my new self back to doing reactions and feel very calm and like it's like I've wiped a slate clean and now it's like starting fresh sort of thing. That just sounds really, really, really good to me and feels like the right decision. Really does. Oh, thanks, Hex. I can't remember which one it was. Because I feel like I've teased like so many songs but never actually released them and it's terrible. Oh, Kurt, that's interesting, but it makes complete sense, and I very much freeze and shut down when I'm under extreme stress, and plus I'm someone that, like, gets stressed very, very easily. I am just trying to find some balance, and I thank you. Do you know what? It's nice that you just said that because I just put it simply. And last night, oh, you know what? Maybe this is a wish coming true, and it sounds so weird saying that, but well, it doesn't sound weird. You get it. So, okay, last night I saw a picture of the full moon, a picture of the full moon. And I was like, "Damn, I'm so annoyed that I can never see the full moon from any windows in my house." And I've never seen the full moon from any windows in my house. I was like, "That's so sad. I love the full moon. I'm very like I love the moon." I think it's because it's such a feminine energy and it's all about intuition and it's very emotional. Um, so I was like, "Damn, that's so sad." Anyway, I was sat in my kitchen on one of my camp chairs because I don't know why, I just really like camp chairs. And, I just went to pick something off the side and I saw this, like, light out the corner of my eye, and I look out my window, and just under, like, the balcony ceiling, because there's a balcony above me, just under it and through the trees, I could see the big full moon, and I was just absolutely mind blown that I was saying, "Damn, I really wish I could see it from my house, and I never can." And there I am, faced with this beautiful full moon beaming through like just like this the smallest crack, but just enough to fit the moon. And I just was like started to say, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Like I'm so grateful. And then I did like a plethora of wishes. And what the biggest so I did a plethora of wishes and I was saying, I wish for good health. I wish to be happy. I wish to be better at work. I wish to it was just like I wish to be on ADHD medication. I just started doing all these wishes. And then I was like, I was like, okay, that was too much. I wish for balance. I just want balance. And that is exactly what I said. And then maybe all this coming out today, wishes come in funny ways and not always just there served to you on a plate. You have to go through something to get there. But I wished for balance. And maybe me doing the video and then breaking down and getting on the live and then making the decision to have a break is part of that wish coming true. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you know what I mean? After saying something so kind of intense. Yeah, I think it's part of it though. I do. And yeah, I feel positive about this and grateful to you. So grateful to all of you. And to be grateful is a very special thing. Ah, thank you. I did. I think I manifested it. I think I did. Yeah, beautiful. You're so right. I'm like I need to have a more positive mindset for sure. And I've been working on that in therapy a lot. And I do what I will say is I do talk to myself a lot nicer now. Um oh, what did you pull? Kurt, what was the tarot? Please let me know. Oh, Five of Cups. Um Doubting in the past is why it's to embracing a sense of healing and moving forward. Ah, totally. Wow, that's cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, people. Like, honestly, thank you. God. Yeah, I'm definitely. And it's funny because, like, Kurt, you're saying that about the tarot and folklore. Literally, just said you need to have a more sort of try and step into a more positive mindset, and it's literally what you're saying as well. And it's true. And like, sorry, what I was saying was, in therapy, I've learned not to talk to myself so harshly anymore. So if I want to say to myself, "Oh, you're a fucking failure," I don't. Instead, I go, "It's okay," and I give myself a little rub on the shoulder, and I go, "It's not your fault." At the end of the day, it's not your fault. You're not doing this on purpose. And that's true. I'm not doing it on purpose. What I am doing on purpose is trying to force myself to do too much. and that's not good. So I am definitely embracing just a moment of healing and a break, and yeah, yeah, and I'll happily keep either making videos or doing like a little live or whatever, just to let you know where I'm at, keep you on this journey with me, and hopefully it can inspire you too, um, to look after yourselves. I really hope it does. And that's also why I like to make videos when I'm not feeling great and just explain myself, because I know so many people feel like this, and it helps me feel less alone, and I know it helps you feel less alone. Oh, Kurt, that's great. Oh, definitely. And that's what I'm trying to do, like trying to do new experiences and connect more, because I spent the whole of October very lonely, like, and lonely to the point where I was like having like panic attacks. Because I don't know if you know what that does to someone, like, well, some of you will know. But I was so lonely that like I started to actually panic, and it was very strange. It was like this, like, one of my basic needs, which is to socialize, wasn't being met, and that was terrifying. So I've been really trying to connect with people again, because I very much took myself out of social situations because I was hurt by a social situation. But me and my therapist talk about the pendulum, and how I'm a very like pendulum type person, where like I do one thing one way, and then she'll teach me something, and I'll be like, "Oh, okay," and then I'll go far the other way. So, like, she'll teach me a boundary, and I learn it, like, to that I just go too far off the page, you know? It's like, "Okay, I feel like we've overlearnt this boundary. Let's bring it to the middle." And I'm like, "Okay." So we're working on, how I could be very pendulum-like. Yeah, thank you, your own lime. And like the thing is, I know there are people there to support me, but that it wasn't like, it just didn't feel like the right people anymore. And also the ones that I did feel right with, I just didn't want to burden them. And also it was so confusing what I was going through, like this panic. And almost, I know it sounds silly, but it was like I was almost like embarrassed to say I was lonely, because I've always been a sociable person. And you know what's even worse? Oh, I was just getting these dark thoughts of how with my ex, I was like, "Oh, he's gonna end up sad and alone, and, that's what he's gonna end up like." And then I'm sat in my room, sad and alone, and I'm like, "Oh my god, that's me, sad and alone." And I was like, "Oh, what a tragedy," and it just made me feel so annoyed. And obviously, I don't want anyone to be sad and alone. I actually don't. And I don't want him to be sad and alone. It was just like, when you get those feelings of when you're angry at the time. But I just thought it was like crazy that I thought that. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex Del Rey. Oh, and that's the worst feeling when you fall in love hard. And so do I, and that's why I'm so scared to love again. Because I'm number one, I'm scared of loving the wrong person, but I'm also just scared to like, I don't know, I'm so flawed myself at the moment. Um, I'm just I feel too emotional is a horrible thing to say, but I don't know. I just don't want to be hurt, really, and I don't want to hurt anyone else either. I know it's a relatable feeling. It's just like, oh my, I can't believe it. I've always said that about my exes. Oh, they're going to be sad and alone. And it's always me who is. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm terrible. And I always feel like, and in the moment when you're in your sad girl way, I'll go, oh, well, I guess I'm cursed. I'm being punished because of something I did in past life. And you go all like, oh, well, that's just me. Somber. And so I really step into sad girl energy massively, and I need to not. Oh, I'm glad that, like, I'm not the only one that gets like this. Yeah. Yeah, we do need to process things and, if we don't, we will just you can't help but fall apart. You will end up just exploding. I feel like I was born to suffer is my Sarko line. So true though. Like so true. And I love how I'm saying this with a black tear. No, it's not sorry, it's on this side, it's mirrored. But down my face. Like, oh my god, this is so it's like melodramatic. Oh my god. But yeah, no, the sad girl energy it sucks though. Because like you when I'm listening to Lana, I feel okay. I'm all like, I'm all like, yeah, I know how you feel, babe. Yeah, me too. And I feel all ethereal listening. But when I'm just at home and I'm like trying to get to sleep and I got these thoughts of like, well, you know, you're sad and you have to accept that. That's who you are forever. Sad. And I'm like, God, so morbid. An album cover for sure. I should just call the album Burnout, to be honest. But yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna get going now. I've been on for an hour, but I really am so grateful that I thought this could be the most manic, like weird, bad, impulsive idea to jump on a live while I'm about to burst into tears ever, or I know my audience, and it could be a very good experience. And luckily, I knew what the outcome was the latter one, and it was really healing. So thank you. Oh, mm. Oh, so glad that you understand me. So glad that you relate, even though it's horrible that you relate because it's sad. But I'm just so glad that it's okay. And I am going to put out a statement as well because not everyone's going to watch this, or I can post this live, hopefully. Um, oh, well, thank you, your own lime. I'm really glad you did because you've said such lovely things. And also, Ben, love you so much. Love you too. And obviously, as a fellow reactor, you can understand what it's like sometimes with the reacting and how much pressure it can be sometimes. So, love you, Ben, so much. And yeah, love you all. Love you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't have to go to bed and cry on my own anymore. I could go to bed and relieve and just be like this. Okay. Okay. This is where my break begins and I start to heal and everything is going to be okay. Simple as that. Ah, all right. Bye, everyone. Mwah! And I hope to talk to you again soon. I really do. All right. Bye. Oh, thank you. Bye.